All right, gang, it's HD, and today we are in Harahan. Harahan. Is that a song? I doubt it. Anyway, hey, look, I never do this at the beginning of the show, of my reviews. But let me just say, first off, please, if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out if you do that. We're moving up to 1,000. That's my goal. We're getting closer and closer, and I would appreciate it. But let me tell y'all something. We are in Harahan, and we are going to a place that I've heard of, and a few people recommended to me. We are going to eat at this Red Wagon Grocery. Now, Red Wagon Grocery, I guess it's a little deli place, little place that has po' boys, it looks like. I pass here all the time. My daughter lives around here, and I pass in front of this place all the time. And I never even noticed it until people started telling me I should come try it. So, sometimes I don't like recommendations because I feel bad if the food won't be good. But you know what? I'm confident this place has been around for a while. Red Wagon Groceries. Not groceries. We're not going to make groceries over here. We're going to eat at Red Wagon Grocery. There we go. Let me get a shot right here for the thumbnail. Oh, there we go. But anyway, now I'm way too much far. We are going to go inside. Me and Mrs. D's here. And let's go check it out, shall we? I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I have high hopes. We'll see. Hey, gang. Now, we made it in Red Wagon. Now, this is a real New Orleans style. I hate to say joint, but maybe it is a joint. I'm not sure. But it is your grocery store deli to the max over here. I mean, that is, you cannot get more. Oh, there are poker machines from Mrs. D. You cannot get more a little place like this. Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell y'all something. The prices in here were pretty darn good. I got personally the roast beef, that's a small 6-inch, I believe it is. Now, I've been having bad luck with oysters, so I asked the lady if the oysters were good right now, and she said, yeah, they are. So I went with a 6-inch oyster also. Talk about greedy. So I went with a 6-inch roast beef and a 6-inch oyster. Ooh, Mrs. D got some fries, and she got her a burger. And look, all that food we ordered was $26. 26 bucks. To me, that's a good deal. But it depends on how the food is. Now, again, when you walk in, you have to ask. I didn't know how to order. So you order over there near the counter over there. And you go pay, sit down, and wait for your food. That's how it goes. So, gang, I will be back in a little bit when the food comes. Can't wait to try it out. I'm being optimistic. I might need a bigger table. I ordered so much food for myself. What a pig. We'll be right back. All right, gang. We got our food. Now, a few things to observe over here. Fries are hot. Let me tell you what. Number one, I thought the small po' boy would be like one piece of po' boy. I'm going to show you what they served me over here. And again, all this food I'm going to show you, it cost us $26. Now, they don't take credit card. You got to have cash. They have an ATM right there to use. But, so Mrs. D got the hamburger and fries. Wish she would have got like a fried shrimp or something. But she likes burgers. So now I'm going to tell y'all something. This roast beef is definitely on the sliced side. It is the very sliced style roast beef over here. But look at the size. No way I'm going to eat that. And then I got the oyster po' boy small. And look at that. My goodness. Now let's. Now again, if you watch my last few videos, you know I've been hitting bad luck with oysters, and people are gonna say, "Well, why you got it again?" Well, I'm not gonna give up until I find some good oyster po' boy or good oysters somewhere doing my reviews. So let's get this oyster po' boy going first. It's very crunchy style bread over here. Let's try the oyster by itself. Finally I get good oysters someplace. I don't know how many places I've been hitting bad luck with oysters. And these are good oysters. I'm gonna be honest with you. These are some good oysters right here. That oyster po' boy right there, $7.95. $7.95 for this oyster po' boy. Now they don't give you it's not overstuffed, all right? You're not gonna have so many oysters that are gonna be coming out. It's $7.95 for a 6-inch po' boy. That is good. That is good. All right. I'm really worried about this roast beef. It is definitely on the slice side. And it is messy right over here. It's hot. Look, the steam's coming out. I don't know if you can see, but the steam's coming out right here. Let's give this a shot. I prefer my roast beef not sliced, but everybody has their different styles of roast beef when you're eating around the New Orleans area. And this one just happens to be a slice style. Doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's just different than other places. It is messy, so let's tear into this. Excuse me if my face gets messy. Wow. I burnt my finger. That thing was so hot. Oh my goodness. Dang. I'm gonna have to let that cool down. It just fell apart on me. It was so hot I dropped it like it was a hot potato. Oh my God. It is a mess. All right, gang. I'll tell you what. Let that roast beef cool down a little bit so I can eat it like a regular. I swear my fingers burned. It was so hot. I'll be right back. All right, gang. Man, I saw a plate over here. Somebody on the side of me ordered like a catfish. They get a lot of food on that thing. Alrighty, Miss D's getting her a napkin. I want to make sure she don't knock it over. So I gave Mrs. D half my roast beef, and she's enjoying that. Now I'm gonna try her burger. And I've started eating I finished all my oysters, okay? I finished it. Now again, they don't put a ton of, the oysters are good, but they don't put a ton of oysters, okay? They don't put a ton, I'm gonna tell you right now. That shrimp po' boy over there looks excellent too. It looks like it's overstuffed with shrimp. We should have probably went with the shrimp po' boy there, Mrs. D. But it is what it is, I guess. All right. This roast beef is messy. Now it's sliced. Now, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm always honest. It's not my favorite style of roast beef, is that sliced. It has I hate to say unusual flavor, but I think it's that gravy they use. I don't know if it's thicker gravy or, I think it's just the way the roast beef is sliced. Because it's deli roast beef. Would you say that's deli roast beef, Mrs. D? I'm not sure, but it's sliced pretty thick too. There's some thick pieces in there. Again, it's not my favorite style roast beef. Would you consider? You think that's deli style? I think that is deli meat style roast beef. So it's messy, but it's not my particular favorite and Mrs. D's particular style of roast beef. All right, let's try this burger. Mrs. D lets me try a burger. Mrs. D said, seems like the hamburger is dry. And I would agree with her. It is a drier burger. It's not. It feels like it's almost like a pad, like a, I don't know. Gang. I mean, I'm going to talk about this in the vehicle after. I always say you can't order wrong because you order what's in the menu, and there's supposedly this roast beef. A lot of people like it. It's just not my style. But the shrimp po' boys, I think we missed out on something with those shrimp po' boy. I really think we should have tried a shrimp po' boy. All right, gang. Let me give our final thoughts outside. All right, gang. We finished eating. Red Wagon Grocery Deli. There's a reason, and this is no slight on anybody or anything, but this is a reason why personally I like to find places on my own. Because if I don't like a place that somebody recommends to me, I feel bad. It's like, because everybody's different and everybody has a different experience. And one person's experience could be completely different than others. And that's the exact same reason why I don't accept free food. I don't, if a place invites me to go eat, and many did, and they say, oh, well, you still could give you an honest review. I still feel bad. Because I'm honest, and I'll tell you like it is, and that's why sometimes people, they tell me, oh, you got to go try this place, you got to go try this place, and they keep on, because I got a lot of comments to come try this place, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't very very impressed on this place. The oyster po' boy for $7.95. That was good. Now they did not have a ton of oysters in there. You're gonna get more French bread than oysters, and you're gonna say, well, what you expect for $7.95? I expect at least to have a bites of oysters and not a lot of French. Now the oysters were good. Oysters were excellent. Finally, I found a place that had excellent oysters. They were good. Just you don't get a lot. The roast beef po' boy is not my style. Now, it might be your style. You might like deli meat sliced up in gravy, and a thick gravy. I don't. Okay, I thought it had a kind of a weird taste. Maybe it's because of the deli meat in there. It ain't, I prefer the shredded roast beef like that. Slow cooked roast beef, New Orleans style roast beef. It was messy, but it was that deli style, that deli slice style, and I did find it fantastic. It was hot, but I did find it was fantastic. Mrs. D's burger, I tried it. Mrs. D tried it. We came to the same opinion. That was a dried little burger. That was a dried patty. It wasn't that was not a homemade burger. It was definitely a frozen burger. It wasn't no fresh meat burger. It's meat, but it's frozen. It wasn't a good homemade burger like a lot of these little places would have. Like down the bayou, we go eat like at Balcony, and they have a great homemade burger. Prices were right. I mean, like I said, it was $26 for all that food we had. I just wasn't blown away. I don't know. Now look, they had a table on the side of us. They had a shrimp po' boy, and that shrimp po' boy looked good. But like Mrs. D said, looks can be deceiving. We didn't taste it, so I can't review what I didn't eat. Well, I'm gonna give it a C. I think a C is fair. It's not bad. Wasn't great. It was just there. And that's my opinion. I know it's been around for a long time. And again, I know people are going to say, oh, you're crazy, HD. That place has been around. Everybody goes, that's good food. I'm telling you, our experience today was a C. And look, I'm going to call out, because I called out this on one of my recent reviews. We went eating Terrebonne Parish, about them not having water. And this place does not have a glass. But, you know, this is a little grocery store. I could see that more than a restaurant.
Yeah, they only had bottled water.
Yeah, they only had bottled water over here.
I mean, bottled drinks.
Bottled drinks also. So I could see that. I'm not going to hold that against them, because that is a different situation than a restaurant that's serving you fountain drinks. So I'm just saying that. But for me, the food, was it mind-blowing to me? I'm giving it a C. I'm giving it a C. I'm sorry. Giving it a C. Mrs. D, what are you giving it? Or what do you want to say about it? I should say.
Say that burger was very dry. It seemed like it was cooked a long time ago. Mm-hmm. It wasn't fresh.
Yeah, because they didn't take long. Mm-mm. So maybe that was like sitting in like you know, like places like that. Sometimes they'll cook it all in advance and they'll sit it like in boiling water or something. Or
there was no boiling
water.
No,
I mean not boiling, but like Franks used to do that.
But this was not juicy at all. It was just sitting under a heat lamp. You can tell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fries were good.
Fries were good.
Yeah. So what are you giving it?
Probably a D.
Whoa!
A D.
Whoa, Mrs. D. Whoa! She is harsh today. How was that roast beef?
Had a weird taste.
It did have a weird taste. I agree with her. Wow, Mrs. D.
Fries are good.
Fries are good. Wasn't enough to beat it from a D, though. I can't put this back on. I'm going to hold it. Wow, I am shocked. I did not see that coming from Mrs. D. A D. Woo! I gave it an average, you know. But Mrs. D, hey, look, Mrs. D loves her burgers. And honestly, you know, if you order a burger from a place, it should be nice and fresh and juicy and taste good, not dried out under a heat lamp. I agree with her. I took one bite of that burger and I was getting ready to disagree with her, but when I took that bite of that burger, no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And probably if I'd have just ate the burger, I probably would have said the same. You know what saved it for me was the oysters. Mm-hmm. That saved it for me. Because honestly, if it would have been just a roast beef and that burger, I would have probably scored it less. But those oysters and the price kind of pushed it up for me. Kind of saved it from a lower score than a C. C is average for me. Mrs. D has a completely different opinion, and that's her right. And I don't disagree with her, because what she got, I agree with her. You know, she got that D. She got that bad burger. All right, gang. I'm sorry. Not trying to... I'm not... People say, oh, you like to crap on small business and this. No, I'm just telling the truth. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. You may come in here and you may order the fish platter like I saw one lady have, and that looked good. You may come in here and order a shrimp po' boy, and maybe the shrimp po' boys are fantastic. But if you're going to come in here and order what we had, that's our experience. So just it is our experience. It isn't the be all end all. Okay, this is what we ordered. This is what we were served today. I only could review what we ate today. People don't seem to understand that. You only could review and talk about what you ate. I can't look at the other plate and say, ooh, I'm going to give it an A because that fish platter looked good. You know, I can't do that because I don't have it. I don't taste it. I could only review what I got. And Mrs. D could only review what she got. And to me, Red Wagon got a C. Mrs. D shocked me today and gave it a D. We don't talk about what we're going to give it a lot of times when we're walking out. So it's a complete shock to me whenever Mrs. D tells me what she gives it. You know, it catches me off guard. And that way I like that too. It's like a surprise. All right, gang. Tuesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Central. I like to talk food. Why don't you join me? It's Food Chat with HD. It's a live show. If you can't catch it live, I understand. You can always catch it and it's always going to be up for you on the After Show Chat channel. It's Food Chat with HD, Tuesdays at 8:30. Agree, disagree, leave a comment. Go on my social media, y'all do, so I know you will. But if you don't agree with me, hey, look, that's cool. Give me your opinion, but we could agree to disagree, okay? Don't come on and slam me and all this, because I don't play that, okay? We could agree to disagree. It's not the end of the world if I don't like somebody's roast beef po' boy, okay? It's not the end of the world. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody gets served different food when they go to a place. That's all it is. Maybe they were having a bad day today. C and a D. All right, gang. Till next time. Later.